Alright, let's switch this over here. There it is. And Tekken again. There we go. Okay. Alright, guys. Welcome to Tekken. Big patch coming through right now. I hope you enjoyed the Street Fighter games and the review. Now, Tekken going through a major update here. It says, don't miss out on exciting items. Special Ghost has appeared in the Tekken Fight Lounge. Beat them in a ghost battle to receive items. You can battle as many times as you want. Some battles will only be available for a limited period. Okay, now, the limited period battles are for certain art panels because they rotate the artists. So that's why certain ones, they're not going to be there. Karate Kid Legends is in the New York map on all the little jumbotrons, and it's going to be on posters and things like that. Okay, so the collaboration is underway for that, and then you can get like hats and t-shirts and things. Okay. So, we are seeing right here a whole bunch of the different costumes for Dragunov, Kuma, and Panda. Dragunov's classic outfit, Kuma with a tiger option, and Panda for a calico. Okay. Dragunov's classic outfit, Kuma with a tiger option, and Panda for a calico. Okay. Here is the Karate Kid special. And here you go. You can get a t-shirt, or I'm sorry, a sweatshirt. Very nice. And it's free. Then you have Kuma's colors. And you have Panda's colors. That's cute. Let's see. Okay, we're on. All right, so let's go over the patch notes real quick before we go in. Yeah, the blueberry's cute. It's like chess. Okay, so let's take a look here. We are going to look at these notes, and what we have is here. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so generally speaking, what the flow of all of this is for all of the patches is to address high-performing moves that repeatedly create advantageous situations which lead to one-sided play, okay? Which basically means opponent is putting out something that is so strong that his side is so strong that player one cannot respond or break through, right? Balance adjustments will prioritize moves with high impact, and they're going to be looking at the feedback of people and analytics, which is just the match data, right? So with this patch, there's going to be another patch, and there's going to be a big tournament in August, and they want to make sure everything is being ironed out for it. So, the first thing that was adjusted here was the heat time consumption on certain moves. So you access your heat, which is this blue bar here. Certain moves will either eat that blue bar more or less than other moves, and they looked into that. High guard crush potential moves can make it hard to defend because it breaks your guard and leads to a one-sided situation. So they increase the heat timer consumption to better balance the risk and reward of all of that. So basically, it's those certain moves, if you utilize them, then it will eat up more of your heat timer because it has more authority, tracking adjustment for Heat Smash. For some characters, the first hit of the Heat Smash whiffs. The follow-up attacks will still track the opponent excessively. So they are going to look at the tracking and adjust it. So if you miss the first hit, the rest of the auto combo does not get a confirm. Okay? They're basically saying then what happens is that opponent blocks the first hit, or the first hit doesn't hit, and then the other character just sets off, right? Because you hit the button. And they said people were unfairly being hit despite successfully evading the first hit. The third thing is there's going to be buffs for certain characters, there's going to be nerfs for certain characters, revisions to what is a frame advantage on block for the rage art. Okay, an increased importance of counterattack due to the higher health value. So we're going to have to see if they have a better breakdown of the rage arts. The rage art, which is if you are lower than 25%, you start glowing red, and your health bar is glowing red, and you have access to your ultra, basically, right? And it's a one button, bam, you hit it, and that's it, you're ready to go. Adjustments to some of the cinematics, some of the voices. Adjustments to things that were just sort of a little goofy. And then they go into all of the regular things going on that needed attention to. Oh, that's all I was doing. Oh. Okay. Well, Zafina got a pile of buffs. Her health increased. Huh. Kasi got some nerfs. Okay. Very, very good there. Very good. Yeah, during heat. Yeah, that's something very interesting there. So that's number 2. Yeah. Revision to frame advantage on block for the Rage Art. In light of increased importance of counterattacks due to the raised health values. Very nice. Alright, everybody. Well, we are going to look into all of this. We're going to play a couple of matches here and see what is going on because everything is live. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown of the Tekken notes, and then we're going to play through and see what's going on. And of course, you know, it takes a little bit of time to, you know, feel through and see what all the adjustments are and everything. They did state that there's going to be another patch coming through before August time, so we're going to have more adjustments and everything before the big tournaments in August. So yeah, lots to look forward to there. Thank you so much for the follow there, gaming. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it there. All right, let's see what we have.